But do you think that everything they've done is wrong? Because there will be those, I mean, that was why I said I will come back to the issue of the SEC you mentioned.
Fine, look, you see, they say PDP for 16 years had done nothing right. Didn't they?
Well, that can also not be correct.
No, fine.
That can be correct.
They say PDP for 16 years have not done anything right. Now they've been in 3 years, everything is right with them. Even though they are commissioning our own projects, even though the president went to Jigawa to commission a borehole as a project achieved by APC government.
But both are neither correct.
Fine.
Both are neither correct.
Then it means about time we begin to be sincere and honest. That in trying to capture political, votes, there are some things we don't say as elders, as leaders. Because we are leaving a very terrible legacy to the younger generation, which means everything goes, which is dangerous for the country. We have to be able to grow as a nation with a character. This country has no character now. Anything can be said. From the president to Oshimole to Lai Mohammed, anybody can say anything to Amechi, I mean, the world is laughing at us. As a nation, we must have character. As a nation, we have also got a duty not only to Nigeria, but then to black race. Because we do our lives in terms of our own responsibilities. First for the country, then for the black race. Anybody who is black, Nigeria is his mother and father, like it or not. Those in the diaspora and those in Africa, from Zimbabwe, to Ghana, to Morocco, to Uganda, to Togo, to Dahomey, they look Cameroon, they look to Nigeria for leadership, because we're the country with a big black population, with a very, very strong culture, rooted in history, big strong tradition, and also endowed by God with our resources. And so it means we should be able to know our role as a leader in the black race, our role as a leader in Africa, and also in the world, and then Nigeria. So beyond, trying to garner votes, we should be able to stand up and say, look, this and this is wrong, this and this is right, because we must define our character so that we can have something called benchmarks. Today in Nigeria, there are no benchmarks. You can say anything you want. And that's why if you look through social media and Facebook, the way our youth are abusing each other.
And abusing the elders.
Abusing the elders. And then they sit down in their room and then begin to channel, stories which have no meaning. It's because a party called APC, which came through by the culture of lies and blackmail and the insult and distortion and manipulation, is now in power. And because they're in power now, they are being forced to learn to live by what they say, by their own character. A culture of lies. That's why, today in APC government, every day they challenge a new lie to be able to defend the other lie. That's how they are. And I don't think it's not good for all of us. Beyond politics, there's also something called Nigeria, which is for all of us. And the future is there for all of us. Beyond Buhari, beyond Lamido, beyond the current players. The next 40 years will not be around. They'll be there. What is there for them? So
Your Excellency, there will be those who will be looking at you and listening to you and say that part of what is making you, in particular, talk like this is a case of sour grapes, that actually today, this APC government has put you on trial for corruption. I know you can't talk about the particulars of the case because the matter is in court.
I can. You see, no Nigerian will believe that Nigeria is corrupt. And no Nigeria is corrupt, per se. It is the environment. But then coming to me, first they know that, what I'm going through, it is not done by this government. It was a sort of our own civil war in PDP, which is already me. It's a PDP kind of, what do you say, a spill over. But then beyond that, even in this government, if you had Emir Sunusi Okano, what he said about what happened in central bank, the people are making money out of nothing in billions through this forex. What they're doing in NPC. They know this government is the most corrupt government. But then, when they leave office, what we're going to unearth is going to shock this world. Because they are pretenders. Because, you see, because they say PDP are thieves and they are looters. Naturally, they are a baby of thieves because this government is a baby of PDP. the PDP governors, who ultimately saying they're irrelevant, they're not relevant, were the same governors, the same party men who put the government in place. Therefore, APC was a barren woman who could not take in, needed PDP to get it pollinated. And this government, I've been saying, this government is PDP baby government. And therefore, it's a daughter of thieves.
But for you personally, can I have you say, or if it's true, you're not corrupt?
You see, I've been arraigned.
Well, you can assure your supporters that you're not.
No, what else? The court is there.
And you're campaigning to be president.
The court is there. People in my state know me very, very well. People in the north know me very, very well. They know what I am. They know what I symbolize. They know I symbolize integrity.
Yeah, but there are people in the south who
Fine.
may not know that.
No, but then what I'm saying, your team was in Jigawa as a governor. They were there.
Yes.
They've been talking about Jigawa on me. So if I will task companies to go and support in terms of their own social responsibilities, to build schools for me and classrooms, worth about 5 billion naira, and they didn't claim the money from the government. They want to see money.
Now, you mentioned something earlier which I wanted to take you up on, because, of course, being a core northerner yourself, you might have some more insight into this. You referred to killings earlier, Zamfara, Kaduna, Sokoto, Taraba, Adamawa, Benue, a whole host of places.
Yep.
Now, one thing in particular seems to stand out as being responsible for a lot of these killings. That's this herdsmen-farmers clashes. As a former governor yourself, and as someone who I think should have a good idea of what this is about, what can you say about this? Because this has gone on for quite a while. A lot of people have lost their lives, but it doesn't seem as if there's any particular thing happening to stop it.
When I became a governor, I called an assembly of my people, traditional rulers, the imams, even the pastors in the state, political leaders from all divides, people from the bureaucracy, and the cream of who is in Jigawa State. I said, let us debate Jigawa State as a topic. These clashes, these killing between farmers and herdsmen in Jigawa State, around Hadeja, and all over Jigawa, people have been dying for the last how many years? Now, for how long do we keep on killing ourselves? Let's decide. Number two, what is the cause? It's simply because there is conflict between the herders and the farmers for land. It's all about land. The farmer thinks the more land he has, the more the yield. And the pastoralist thinks that the more he roams around, the more the cows will eat. All right? That's fair enough. In America, the people know with cows. In Denmark, in Israel, they are there. Are they Fulanis? They have cows there. In America, they are farmers. Are they houses? Then I say, for how long do we continue with the kind of culture, roaming around with our animals as pastoralists, and then using our physical energy, using hoe to produce food for ourselves? Unless, and that's why we're able to address these two issues. We can't get anywhere because the farmer needs to improve his yield. Therefore, if he can produce 10 tons in 10 hectares, can you produce 50 tons in 1 hectare? If you can, then it means you have more food, you don't need the land. If the pastoralists, who roam around, if their cows will eat maybe 10 kilograms within 50 hectares, can that cow take 1 kilogram within 1 hectare and then have all the nourishment? So it's simply applying science and our common sense. These things are very, very easy if we have the common commitment to look at them. Because so long as this conflict is there between farmers and herders of land, and don't do anything to apply science, to apply, to apply what we call modern mechanism of everything, either as farmers or as secretaries, it can't work because in America they are farmers. Although they are farmers, they are also what you may call, cow owners, but they're not Fulanis. So how come what are they doing there? Why they don't fight? Why are we fighting here? It's a simple thing.
Well, they say what they are doing there is ranches.
In Jigawa, you come with a mechanism, even though it's a very small state, But then you see the commitment, they know that we must address this issue of insecurity, of this killing. And to be able to create, passages for the Fulanis, or for the farm, for the herders, to move across all the way from Senegal, coming through Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, to pass through Jigawa and go to Cameroon or Chad and move into Central Africa. The traditional paths, were demarcated. And then for the farmers who lost the piece of land, able to come with hybrid seeds, and supporting them in terms of their yield. So they know what you lose in your farm in terms of the size, you make up in this area now through our support. And if there's a commitment to these two cases, it's up to us, we can do it.